Emily was saying that you told them to go out and pretend it was 75 and sunny today. Probably the best bit of coaching advice that you could possibly give a team like this.
Yeah, you just got to be tough. I mean, we can't control the weather, so you got to just pretend that it's what you want it to be and just play like it is. So
at the same time, you're out there in the rain, and I'm sure you're checking scores, and you see the Arrowhead's in at 319 and Middleton at 320, some pretty good scoring, all things considered, and you've got a bunch of holes to go to try to stay, quote-unquote, above water. What were you thinking at that point? And when you saw the score that was posted, what were you thinking then?
I am so proud of the girls. Honestly, they were playing well all day, and I knew that they had left everything they could out on the course, and so I, gave them a ton of credit. But I saw those scores and those were low. It was not as low as I expected. And then knowing, we had 6 holes left in downpour, it definitely was a little nerve-wracking. But they were playing good golf, and so I had confidence in their abilities. And my girls always say, we like the bad weather, coach. This is fun. So they showed it today.
And the score was 2 shots off a school record that you set in a, basically a triangle that had only one team in it because the other 2 were incomplete. That says a lot about their mental toughness too.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. To come out here on this course, on this day, in these conditions, and shoot that round is incredible. And it just says a lot about how hard they practice, how focused they are, how tough they are. And, that was a lot of mental toughness today, just to, kind of dig deep and just put your head down and make good shots.
Because the thought process when it starts raining is get out of the rain as quick as you can, isn't it?
Yeah. It's hard. We talked a lot. Every time I saw him, I said, keep it, think about your tempo, keep it slow and steady, and, because of that same thing right there. And then, in a way, though, I think it helped the girls because you're not going to force a shot in this weather. You just have to hit the ball slow and steady because the conditions are not on your side. And so in a way, I think that kind of helped them. It, left them not trying to overwork a shot or try to push a birdie when it wasn't. It was just get pars.
What changes particularly the ball? You're not going to hit a draw as well. It's not going to draw as much if you want to draw it. It's not going to fade as much if you want to fade it. Is that hard to adjust to?
Yeah. The greens obviously started getting really wet, so they were not rolling the same as we practiced on. Grip slippery. It's hard to just hit the ball as far. You're getting then into like those funky lies and weird stances, and so just a lot of things start to come into play.
Jessica on 18, I think she said she would normally hit a little bump and run. Mm-hmm. She really flew the ball back to the 10. That tells you she's got all the shots too.
Yeah, no kidding. We all looked at that shot and said, thank God it's just making that shot. That was a great shot for sure, but that's not the shot that everybody can make and should take, so it says something about the kind of player she is.
How do you deal with tomorrow, whatever might come, as far as, do you play, do you don't play? If you play, how crappy could it be?
It's a 2-day tournament, so that's what we're prepared for. And I told the girls, I was like, heck, tomorrow can't be any worse than this, and you guys just got a practice round in it. So, those other teams got to finish early, and they didn't have to deal with these conditions, but they also don't know what these conditions feel like, and they don't know what you got to do to play well in these conditions. And our girls got that practice, so,